Hi, this is Brittany Madison, and you're watching Dontae's Boxing Nation.
Ukraine, Ukraine, Ukraine. So boxing is based on race, nationality, and pride, in that order. And it continues to be proven every single day. Keyshawn Davis, who's been preparing to fight for his first world title against Ukrainian champion, WBO champion, Berinchyk this Friday. Well, right before the press conference, Davis reveals that he was sent a racist gift to his room that turned out to be a box of bananas and a watermelon. Keyshawn Davis, he posted it, and this is what he said. He said, Berinchyk and his team sent this to my room. I never thought bro was racist, but this fight just got a little more personal. So then they go to the press conference, and Keyshawn Davis, he addresses this right away, and he exposes Berinchyk and his team as racist. Now understand this, guys. Before the press conference even takes place, everyone involved in this press conference, and when I say everyone, I'm talking about top-ranked staff, from the announcer, Mark Schunock, to everyone else, they already knew about this situation. They knew about the racist gift that was sent to Keyshawn Davis. So in a press conference, Mark Schunock, he tells Berinchyk, he says, we support you guys. We support Ukraine when it comes to the war against Russia, et cetera, which I felt was the wrong time to say something like that when Mark Schunock, he knew about this whole situation. So with that being said, before I completely unpack this, I want to play a clip of what was said at the press conference. This is what Keyshawn Davis said. This was the very first thing Keyshawn Davis said at the press conference.
First of all, congratulations. How has life changed for you since becoming world champion?
В Україні йде війна, нічого там не змінилося, крім обстрілів щоденних і ракет і бомб.
Nothing changed too much because we're having war in Ukraine, and the rockets coming, the bombs exploding. So unfortunately, it didn't change much.
Listen, the entire boxing community supports Ukraine. We stand with you guys, and we understand that it's a tough situation, and we are absolutely with you there, 100%.
100%, huh? First of all, Mark Schunock, he can't speak for the entire boxing community saying that they support Ukraine 100% because the majority of the boxing community actually voted for Donald Trump, which they already knew before they voted for him that he was one of Vladimir Putin's biggest allies. And I don't think too many people would be surprised if Mark Schunock himself voted for Donald Trump.
I want to bring in the businessman, Keyshawn Davis, 12-0, one decision, one no decision, 8 knockouts. Listen, the last time we saw you, your hometown, they turned out. How special was that experience for you to put on a show like that in your backyard, surrounded by family? And here we are.
First, I'd like to thank God, give all God the glory for getting us all here safely. Thank God for waking us up this morning, giving us another day to say, and the new. But I want to address the fact that this guy came to America to give me bananas and watermelon with a note on it. It's unprofessional, and I feel like it's racist, and you just made this fight a little more personal.
Take that a step further, Keyshawn, just so everybody at home understands what you're talking about.
Y'all heard what I said. This man brought a box of bananas and a watermelon. He brought a box of bananas and a watermelon to America to get to my room, to bring to my room, and I took it as racist. So I got something for you.
He's saying there was a delivery to his room, a box of bananas and
look at his coach face. Look at his coach face.
Okay, so when Keyshawn says, look at his coach face, look at his coach face, this guy is actually smiling and laughing after Keyshawn brought it up, which basically means what's understood ain't got to be explained. I like the way Keyshawn addressed it, though, because he was basically saying for this man to have the audacity to come to America and racially offend us is a form of disrespect on the highest level. I mean, just imagine a fighter from America or the UK going to Japan or China to fight against one of their countrymen and you're racially offending them in front of the entire country. Imagine how that country would look at you. This is the way Dennis Berinchyk and his team are supposed to be received. Just like Mark Schunock made it very clear that they were against the Russian invasion of Ukraine, he should have also said on that microphone that we're against racism in this country and don't condone it at all. Now, naturally, Dennis Berinchyk and his team, they completely denied that they had anything to do with it. But with the thousands of fights that Top Rank has hosted, this has never happened before. And coincidentally, it only happens when Dennis Berinchyk and Keyshawn Davis are in the same hotel preparing for their fight against each other. And the manager, promoter, or coach, he's sitting over there. He's the only one on the stage with a big smile on his face reacting to what Keyshawn Davis just said. His reaction alone tells us everything we need to know about him. You know, it's pretty crazy when you think about it, because it seems like as Top Rank continues to try to shake this reputation of being a racist boxing promotional company, racist incidents seem to coincidentally be linked to Top Rank some kind of way. First, we had Terrence Crawford, who sued Top Rank, accusing them of being racially biased. And according to recent interviews, Terrence Crawford, he's talking as if he pretty much won the lawsuit, meaning Top Rank, they settled out of court and they paid off Terrence Crawford. Because Crawford, he did a recent interview saying that he was very satisfied with how the lawsuit played out. For those of you guys who don't know, a lot of times these lawsuits, they settle out of court and the results are confidential. And then you have the racist boxer Teofimo Lopez that continues to double down and triple down on his racist views towards black people. By the way, just some fun facts for those of you guys who don't know. Teofimo Lopez's sister is married to a black man. She even has kids with him. And on top of that, you guys may have heard some people talk about it already on the internet, but I was told by a very, very close source a long time ago, like when Devin Haney fought against George Kambosos, that when Teofimo and his wife broke up, she ended up getting with a black man, not just a black man, but one who looked like Devin Haney. Like I said, this is what I was told by a very close source a long time ago. I never made a video on it, but other people have already made videos on this. So you have racist boxers like Teofimo Lopez that has been connected to Top Rank for years. Right before Shakur Stevenson left Top Rank, he put this post up. He said, "Floyd told me years ago, Top Rank don't F with black fighters. They just use you until they can't use you no more. Tonight was him trying to make a statement to me." Now, to Top Rank's defense, for the very first time, at least the first time that I can recall, they actually responded to the racist gift that was sent to Keyshawn Davis. They put out this statement and they said, "Top Rank is appalled and disgusted by the actions of the individuals that delivered the package to Keyshawn Davis last night. These actions are contrary to the foundation of Top Rank. There is no place for this in the sport or society. Keyshawn has our full support." Now, that's a great statement. It was put together very well. But the question is, how come they didn't respond this way to Teofimo Lopez when everything that Teofimo Lopez said was overtly racist? And he didn't try to hide the fact that he did it or said it the way Dennis Berincyk's team did. So once again, why would they make this statement in this situation and not make this statement in response to what Teofimo Lopez said? I think I know why. Because it's safe to say it in this situation, because in this situation, the person who did it remains anonymous, at least technically. We know it was Dennis Berincyk's team, but because they're not claiming it the way Teofimo Lopez claims what he says, it's a perfect opportunity for Top Rank to denounce it without pointing any fingers. I mean, how could you be disgusted with the actions of the person who sent this box to Keyshawn Davis, but not be disgusted with the actions of what Teofimo Lopez said? It doesn't make any sense. And it's not too late to denounce everything that Teofimo Lopez is still saying right now today. Teo has been making these racist remarks for a very, very long time right now. And everyone on the internet responded to it. Everyone addressed it except for Top Rank. But they respond to the anonymous person that sent this box to Keyshawn Davis's room. Listen, if you see a small fire spreading and you decide not to put it out, eventually it's going to turn into a huge inferno, a wildfire that's even more difficult to control, to put out. And in this case, this fire started with Teofimo Lopez. Teofimo Lopez, he was the first one that started to say all this racist stuff, talking about Top Rank could keep the black fighters. And once he realized that black fighters were ignoring it, that gave Teofimo even more confidence to be even more racist, which made the fire start to spread even more, because then he started to double down and triple down on everything he was saying. Other people start hearing it. Other people start noticing, damn, Lopez is disrespecting the whole black race and nobody is saying anything about it. And when I say other people, I'm talking about other boxers, people like Ryan Garcia. That's when Ryan Garcia, he took it to another level. The fire started to spread even further. Ryan Garcia, he goes on a 2 or 3 hour racist tirade towards black people and Muslims. And once again, most black boxers that love to post stuff on Twitter, they were silent, at least the majority of them. So what does this do? This gives Teofimo Lopez even more confidence than he had before. So now he starts coming out with these monkey references. And now present day, you got people just coming from other countries, just completely disrespecting the entire black race because they're seeing people like Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia get away with it with very little resistance. The fire is completely out of control now, and it could have easily been stumped out a long time ago when it was small. And this is the reason why I'm going to keep telling you guys, when people tell you who they are, believe them the first time. This is why I believe Keyshawn Davis and even Shakur Stevenson, they did a FaceTime with Ryan Garcia and they were a little bit too cool with him. In fact, Shakur Stevenson, he said that Ryan Garcia was a cool dude. He was responding to Ryan saying that to him. Well, that sends the wrong message to people like Berinchyk. When Ryan Garcia first came out and said what he said, I told you guys that this is going to give more racist people the confidence to come out and think they can just disrespect the entire black race whenever they want to, right in front of a microphone and a camera. And that's exactly what's happening today. Now, I'm not trying to say every black person has to address it, but what you don't do is associate with them on a personal level, in a cool fashion, as if you guys are friends, because all you're doing is encouraging it. Now, we know when the cameras are not around, Keyshawn Davis, he don't play that racist stuff because we already know what happened to Teofimo Lopez Sr. when he was at the gym with Keyshawn Davis and other black folks, calling them the N-word out of anger. Now, I'm going to wrap this video up by saying this. Of course, there's going to be some non-black boxing fans trying to defend Berinchyk, saying, hey, man, well, there's no proof that it was Berinchyk that sent the box out. But y'all ain't fooling nobody. You guys don't care if there was proof or not. Because once again, there is absolute proof that Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia said what they said, and you guys still defended them or ignored it. When the truth is, that is the actual definition of race baiting. When you decide to just randomly come out and say some racist shit or imply some racist shit, which is what Ryan Garcia did when he put out a post of him sitting down in a car with some orangutans, which was supposed to be a slick way of him dissing the Haney's. So Ryan knew when he put that post up on Instagram, all of his racist fans, they were going to take the bait and they were going to start saying more racist stuff towards black people, which is exactly what happened. Ryan Garcia's comment section on that post was flooded with racist fans. Keyshawn Davis, he said, I didn't know that bro was a racist. He was talking about Berinchyk. He was surprised, like a lot of boxing fans. But Berinchyk, he is from the Ukraine. And one of the many things that Ukraine has in common with Russia is there are a lot of racist Ukrainians. If we take a trip down memory lane, you guys remember when Sergey Kovalev, he said some racist stuff towards Adonis Stevenson. And Andre Ward and John Pascal came out calling Sergey Kovalev a racist. Ivan Redkach, another Ukrainian fighter, he put up a post of two monkeys fighting against each other in a boxing ring, which was supposed to be Spence versus Crawford. You see, what happened was, at this time, Manny Pacquiao was trying to get a Conor McGregor fight. And Conor McGregor, he ended up losing. So because of that, everyone started talking about Spence versus Crawford. So actually, one of my friends, he actually sent a message directly to Ivan Redkach. He said, well, now that Manny Pacquiao is not fighting against Conor McGregor, I guess we're going to get Spence versus Crawford. And in response to my friend saying that, that's when Ivan Redkach, he put up this post.
in a sort of curious way, it's fitting that the champion now sits at the White House, the most right-wing president in recent years, especially on the domestic front. So there is a symbiosis taking place between the European far right and the far-right government we seem to have got in the United States, and how they will work together. I mean, one problem they have is, and this should be talked about, that Zelensky's government in Ukraine, its hardcore, are not just people who are far right, but they are actual lineal descendants of Ukrainian Nazis who have been fighting.
So race definitely sells in the sport of boxing. Dennis Berinchyk has made this fight in particular all about race, which makes this fight even more interesting because now I feel Dennis Berinchyk, he must have a load of confidence for him to do something like this leading up to the fight. I mean, this is basically that box he sent over. That was like sending a letter over to Keyshawn Davis, basically saying, hey, Keyshawn, I just want to let you know before we fight this Friday that I'm actually racist. And he definitely got Keyshawn Davis's attention and the entire boxing world's attention. These race fans, once again, will try to defend Dennis Berinchyk, say it wasn't him that did it, but secretly, deep down in their heart, they're rooting for Dennis Berinchyk even more because of this situation. Just like they're doing for Teofimo Lopez and Ryan Garcia. And I have no problem with that. Just be bold enough to come out the closet. Don't hide who you are like these Nazis do that walk around marching in the streets with masks on. I mean, if you're going to rep something and that's your religion, then be proud of it. I mean, because if you got to hide behind a mask, that means you're ashamed of what you're doing. Now, regardless of Dennis being a racist, he is still a good fighter. He was on this same Olympic team as Lomachenko and Usyk, where they won gold medals, and Dennis, he won a silver medal, just like Keyshawn Davis. And Dennis is also the last man to beat Emmanuel Navarrete. So this is a real fight. With that being said, I'm going to wrap this video up. That's all I got for now, guys. I'm on to the next one.
And guess what? I'm not apologizing for nothing. You ain't gonna catch me apologizing for nothing. The last time I apologized was never. So.
Yeah, what you are? What you are both? What's up, nigga? Yeah, what you are? What you are both at the same time? Nah, fuck on. Hey, Cole, fuck on. Hey, Ryan, why you keep talking down about black people, bro? For real.
Nah, bro, that's old news, bro. Everybody knows that wasn't even my thing. You already know. I ain't gonna try to bring that up. Don't try to start that narrative. I ain't on none of that. That shit, we were just all joking. It was stupid.
I fuck that nigga. Is you gonna fight me, nigga?
Bro, I will drop you, bro. I'll make you shit
Will
your
you
pants.
fight this nigga drunk?
Crazy. We talking to two drunk motherfuckers right now, cuz. We can't take him serious.
Who that fat nigga right there? Get off his dick, nigga.
He got that BBC.
Oh, you gay. Hey, fight me at 140, nigga.
No, 144. I'll do it.
44? Fuck it, come on,
bro,
I'm
come
with
on.
it.
I'll fight you at 144.
Hey, fuck it, I'm with it, nigga.
Bro, I'm banning boxing.
Oh, they banned. Oh, I forgot they banned you. Why you was cheating, bro?
Damn.
Bro, sorry, sugar. Now you know that why I did not cheat to beat that money, bro.
Cheers.
Oh,
What is that? Tequila?
I'm gonna take a shot with you. Bro.
Yeah. Honestly, bro, I think you're cool.
Nah, I think you cool too, bro. Yeah, I still gotta whoop your ass though, my boy.
No, it's fine. You could try though. You could definitely
I'm
try.
gonna fuck you
You
up.
could try. Alright, you could try.
Alright, oh, stop that shit, bro.
You could try.
Hey, I'm gonna touch your body.
Hey,
I'm gonna touch your body. And you don't like body
I'm
shots.
gonna end up shadowboxing. I'm gonna be like, yo,
Where's gonna end up shadowboxing? He know he's gonna be fighting the ghost.
Nah, bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'll bite your balls off. I'm not kidding.
What?
I'll bite your
Nah,
balls.
bro, get this.
No, I'm being real, bro.
He
I'll bite your
wildin'.
balls off. Bro, can everybody stop saying I'm doing cocaine? I don't do cocaine. It's alcohol, marijuana, and shrooms. Honestly, I think.
You said shrooms?
Bro, bro. It literally like makes you think at a higher level.
Let me tell you guys about Issa Israel Law Firm. It is a full-service legal practice based in Denver, Colorado, an emerging hub for combat sports and high-altitude training. If you're a fighter inside or outside of the ring and you need a law firm you can trust to fight for you, visit thefighterfirm.com or email help@iilawfirm.com. Legal representation is usually limited to plaintiffs or defendants in Colorado, but iFirm can help anyone in the world with trademarking their business name, logos, and U.S. immigration issues. This brother has been my attorney for a while and helped guide me through all kinds of business and civil issues, so make sure you guys go to thefighterfirm.com. All right, now check this out, guys. If you're looking to repair eczema scars, burns and bruises, dark spots and blemishes, fever blisters, diabetic ulcers, this right here is the perfect product for you guys. It's called LO Key Face and Body Oil. Athletes and top-ranking boxers, they're also using it after training to reduce swelling, inflammation, and to ease the pain. So get yours today. Go to LODkey.com, like them on Facebook, and follow them on Instagram.